time no see. It's been 10 months since I last really picked up the camera to talk to everyone, and a lot's been going on. So at the end of July, I got a job, and I've pretty much been working full-time since then. I also got a car, in case you couldn't tell. And on top of that, I am still a grad student, so I'm currently about to finish my 6th class out of 10, so we're making some progress. Let me tell you, winter was super tough getting through working full-time on top of being a graduate student and doing a ton of assignments, projects, group projects, and having it be dark when I left for work and dark when I came home was really tough. But I made it through. It's finally spring, starting to feel like summer honestly at this point. And this week is actually my last week of work. My fiance is graduating at the end of next week with his undergrad degree, and so we're gonna be moving in the next couple weeks to be closer to the job that he's gonna start in June. We also are somehow fitting in a trip to Austria over the next couple weeks, which we are both really excited about. We've been practicing our German, trying to get it up to shape. Anyway, I thought I'd pick up the camera today, have a little catch up with everyone, let you all know what I've been up to the past couple months. I have been very fortunate and I've been able to go on a couple trips recently. The first one was with my family to Salem, Massachusetts. This was a super fun trip and I did film a little bit of it, so I'll insert that footage now. Hi everyone, I am so happy you are here and I'm even more excited for this video. I will be going to Salem, Massachusetts with my family. It'll be my first time there and I'm just so excited. We are going to do all the fun fall things, do some shopping, go to the bookstores, go to all the museums, probably get some good coffee, good food. I'm so excited for autumn to finally get started, and now that it's September and I'm about to be in Salem, this feels like I can officially start celebrating fall. So lots of good fun things coming up and I'm excited to be taking you guys with me. But before we can go to Salem, we need to pack. We'll be there for 3 full days and then there will be 2 travel days. So I need 2 comfy-ish outfits and then 3 cute fall outfits. However, the weather is going to be a little bit off for the vibe we're going for. It's supposed to be, I think, high 70s, low 80s for 2 of the days, and then the 3rd day is lower 70s. So I need to come up with outfits that fit the mood but also are functional. So I guess we'll see what I come up with. I also need to be able to fit all of my outfits and everything into just one backpack. I'll have to do my best to be decisive and not overpack, but I think we can do it. It's a good challenge. Let's go pack. The vibes are Elena Gilbert meets Bella Swan meets Rory Gilmore, early 2000s fall teen drama. So let's see what we can do. Kind of pre-selected these to make outfits out of, but I'll show you what I'm thinking. Will I be too hot in this? Maybe. I'm trying to do layering so that if I am super hot, I can always take a layer off, cool down a little bit. I'm also hoping that these boots are comfortable enough and that I don't end up with blisters after so much walking, but the jury's out on that one. But this is one outfit. My next outfit is gonna have the same base, but this shirt with it. Very fall, very Halloween. My mom, sister, and I all have these shirts, so we'll all be matchy. It'll be super cute. This is outfit number 2. And then for the last one with this, I was gonna do this black t-shirt, but that feels like a very dark outfit, so maybe I might want to do something like that instead. I think I like that better. So that's 3 outfits. The next one I was thinking about, I want to do this skirt because I think it'll be good for the hotter days. It's not super thick even though it looks like kind of almost like a velvety material. So it has the vibes, but it'll help me keep cool. And then I think I'll do this white tee with it tucked in. I was also thinking about layering this with it. I don't know if it'll be too many buttons, but that could be cute. I think the browns go well enough together. I probably wouldn't wear the belt though. I'm also still deciding about this jacket because this is a good light layer that could be nice if I go into cold restaurants, but also I don't know if there's too much going on. I do have a brown leather jacket that might match with these, so maybe I'll do that. My last outfit I actually just thrifted and I'm so excited about it. So in love with this beautiful dress. Oh, it's so adorable. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I think this might actually be my favorite. My only question with this is if I should wear a pair of sheer black tights with it or not. because I think that would be super cute, but also I'd be mixing brown and black, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I also might get hot, but it would be cute. I mean, it doesn't take up a ton of space, so I could always bring it and then decide not to wear it depending on the weather, but I think those are my outfits. I'm making a video.
You're making.
Packing.
Nice.
Don't touch anything.
Bang!
I'm gonna put that in it.
Oh, is it still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you. Looks like we're ready to go. Hi everyone, I'm about to road trip home, and then after I get home later today, we're gonna drive to the airport and catch our flight to Massachusetts. So, I'll see you on the other side. Don't forget to check your seat back pockets and area around your seat to make sure you have one. Although it was super hot and still felt more like summer than the fall vibes that I was going for, Salem was a really fun trip, a new place I've never been. Got to see a lot of cool little shops and spent a lot of time with my family, which is getting rarer, unfortunately, with us all in different places. But the next trip was to Arizona, and this was for my cousin's wedding. This is the first time I've ever been to Arizona, or really that side of the country, and so it was really exciting. We got to see the Grand Canyon, which was massive. Almost unbelievable how huge it is. I could not wrap my head around the fact that it wasn't just a crater in the ground that you could see the other side of. It was huge, and my depth perception was definitely way off because I could not figure out if what I was seeing was actually the bottom or not and how far away it actually was. But yeah, that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm so glad we got to do that. We got to go up to Sedona, which was gorgeous, and we saw a little farmer's market. I was able to support some small local businesses, and I ended up taking home some photography, which was gorgeous. And we got to visit the botanical gardens, and it was definitely different from what I'm used to see all of the natural vegetation there, the native plants. and it's also the farthest west my fiance had ever been. So it was a new experience for us all, but it was a really fun trip. Got to break up the cold winter months ahead with that trip, so that was awesome. The most recent trip we took was my fiance and I. We road tripped all day to Chicago in my cute little car. And we stayed with my sister in the city. We got to take him to all the places that I got to see when I was younger. We went up to the top of the Sears Tower. We visited Navy Pier. Got to see a Bulls game, which was super fun. And just kind of experienced St. Patrick's Day in the city.
Chicago. This is important for the... We counted about half the population of this country circulated through Chicago.
We also ate a ton of good food. We definitely got Portillo's more times than anyone needs to during a couple-day trip like that was. We also got deep dish. My fiance got to try Italian beef, which is not something I eat because I'm vegetarian, but still had to show him all the cuisine. We also got to see the Bean, and I will tell you that trip was very cold, but it was a lot of fun. I also got to visit some of my family in the area and show my fiance where my grandparents lived and where my parents grew up. And it was just a really fun trip to get to show him all those places that I wish I could have when they were still alive. But yeah, those are about all the trips that we took over the past couple months. Since that trip to Chicago in March, I did unfortunately sprain my ankle. I actually broke my right foot back in freshman year of college. I fell out of my dorm bed, which was lofted pretty high off the ground, and I broke it. Luckily this time it was just a sprain, no fracture, but its healing process has not been the best. I'm currently worried that the range of motion in my ankle will never come back, but we'll just keep doing our exercises and hope for the best. I am in a crazy stage of life right now where time is moving so fast. It honestly feels like April just started yesterday and it's already a week into May. Everything really snuck up on me. I can't believe I'm moving this week. Can't believe this is my last week of work after 10 months of working here. And I can't believe that our college days are pretty much coming to an end. But I am super excited to be moving closer to our families and to be going into this new chapter of life. But yeah, it's bittersweet. I've even been anticipatorily missing living in our college apartment with our roommates, and even though it is super loud at night, I'm excited to be going back to a quiet small town. I'll look back and miss these days for sure. In some more trivial news, my phone addiction is the worst it's ever been. I deleted TikTok and I keep going in this horrible cycle of deleting Instagram and re-downloading it. Right now, my current excuse for that is the fact that Olivia Rodrigo is releasing a ton of new music and stuff about her tour and her new album, and I'm so excited about it. I'm very lucky today I actually got resale tickets to go see her in October. I am just so excited. I feel so lucky that I got this opportunity. So shout out to my mom for getting those tickets while I was busy. Yeah, that's my current reason for having it downloaded. The real reason is that that I am addicted to Reels. The short form content really just gets me. If I scroll once, I'll just keep scrolling and it's a never ending cycle. It's so bad that I've even been finding myself doing it with YouTube Shorts, which is just the worst. It's like third time recycled through. It came from TikTok originally, then it went through Instagram, now it's on YouTube. It's just, I need to really get back to doing more analog hobbies. And funnily enough, my fiance and I have been making lists of things we can do, trying to get off our phones and just do things that are more interactive with each other and really enjoying each other's company. I did take some inspiration from my parents. I was asking them what they used to do before the internet and smartphones existed. And so here, I'll show you what's on our list. Here is my list. I wrote it down with paper and pencil because I just knew that if it was on my phone, it would defeat the purpose. So we have coloring, drawing, arts and crafts. We wrote down some board games. We love playing Settlers of Catan. We love Mancala. My fiance also is a big Pokemon nerd, so he wrote down Pokemon TCG, which we have been playing. We also have some physical games, like we have a mini foosball game, which is fun. We have cornhole down, some things that'll be much easier when we are not living in a small apartment. We also have listening to music, playing music. We both play the cello, so I want to try to get back into that once we move. And also practicing piano. I love piano. I've played it for my entire life basically, and so I want to get back into that as well. I just haven't had access to it here at college. We also wrote down reading. I'm a big reader, and my fiance and I have actually started reading together. We have been trying to practice our reading in German especially, and so we've been reading this. It's called Die Wilde Fußballkerle. It's by Joachim Massenek. I am not sure that's how you say that, but you can see right there. We've probably done like 3 hours of dedicated reading to this. We read it out loud and then try to help each other understand. And we're only on page 30. So I think it'll take a while, but it is really great practice, so I'm glad we're doing it. I've also just finished my 4th book of the year, so I'm on my way trying to get 12 books this year, not including my school reading, so doing pretty well on that front. And then we also have baking. I've been baking a lot, cooking stuff from scratch. I'm trying to be more mindful about the ingredients that I'm putting in my body. So I'll insert some pictures here of the foods I've been making. We also have down going for walks, riding bikes, and exercising. So that's our preliminary list here. We want to keep adding to it and try to be more mindful about how we're spending our time. I am also personally a big journaler, and so I'm making some good progress in my journal. I think one of the last updates I have for you is back in March, I did go wedding dress shopping, which is crazy to say out loud. I went once in July, right after I got engaged, but that wasn't really me looking. That was just me going to try on while my family was in town. So yeah, I got to go in March with my mom, my future mother-in-law, and one of my bridesmaids. And honestly, a crazy experience because we had 2 appointments and I was not expecting to find my dress that day. I thought it would take months, that I'd have to shop around. But I think I did find my dress, which is so exciting and crazy to say. Just so hard to believe. But next Monday, we are gonna go back, me and my mom, and we're gonna buy it. So that's really exciting. On the wedding front, we've also booked our photographer and videographer. So we have most of the big things down. We just have to focus on catering and our officiant next. So that's coming up here soon. But yeah, I'm feeling very excited for what's coming next, and I want to try to be better about filming more often. I have a couple of good ideas, so keep an eye out for those. But otherwise, it was super fun to catch up with you, and I will talk to you later.